from that standpoint, your moral belief set, because that's one of the main things religion does. It gives you a moral belief set, and it tells you how to interact with the world, yourself, and people around you, and also. Okay. So I'm gonna attack this from a non-religious standpoint because I feel like what I always try to do as a religious person is to be able to back up what I say from a non-religious standpoint, because that just helps it appeal to people better. If you know what I mean. Like if something is if you look like a Venn diagram, if something is true spiritually and it's true within the natural world, literally, then it's an absolute truth. There's no debate about it. So from a non-spiritual standpoint, when let's say from an atheistic perspective, when you don't have a natural belief set, you kind of just believe in like things and science and existence. So that's pretty much all atheists believes in matter. From that standpoint, your moral belief set, because that's one of the main things religion does. It gives you a moral belief set, and it tells you how to interact with the world, yourself, and people around you, and also how to react to the deity that our religion is attributed to. So if you're an atheist, that goes back to the belief set of whatever like land you're a part of, if you get what I mean. If you're an atheist in North America, you then naturally adapt the North American belief set, which is a Judeo-Christian belief set, just kind of stemming off now because they're no longer that. But America was founded on a Judeo-Christian belief set from England and blah, 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 and partly Catholicism as well. But if you grow up in India and you're an atheist, your moral belief set and stuff like that will stem from a Hindi belief set, because that's their religion. That's a prominent religion in that area, right? Because your belief set from a child will be developed from your family, your friends, and everything like that. And they're being influenced by that Indian culture, right? Which, as I said, is naturally Hindi. So from that perspective, you kind of just have to, I think we kind of touched on this a lot earlier, but kind of back up and kind of just figure out like, who do I want to be? What do I believe? Whether that is religion or evolution or blah, 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 whatever. What do I believe? And what are the results or repercussions from what I believe, right? And am I okay with these repercussions going forward? If that makes sense. Like from a religious standpoint, actually one more thing from the non-religious standpoint real quick. If I am non-religious, am I okay with the possibility that one of these religions might be true? Am I okay with that outcome, right? Am I able to defend what I believe and stand concretely on my feet and say that this is what I believe, this is what I believe to be true, I'm going to move forward, because that's the foundation that we need to build off of. And that's kind of what religion and a community gives to someone that is religious. It gives them a foundation to stand off of. It gives them rules, guiding principles, and stuff like that, right? For someone that is non-religious, although a lot of that work has to be done independently, because they don't have a religion, they'll latch on to it, fill in the gaps. From a religious standpoint, I always find it helpful to kind of study about the particular religion from a historical perspective. I find that the most liberating, because I'm a Christian, a follower of Christ. So I always find it the most liberating to kind of do history about Judaism, because Christianity stems from Judaism, because Christ himself was a Jew, and studying the history of that progression, right? And studying the history of the progression of Christianity and how it changed over time, and about Constantine and all that, Confucius, and like all the different political routes that Christianity took. I find that but that's just me personally. That might not be for somebody else. For somebody else, they might find it more interesting to kind of study the works of Christ, how loving Christ was. You know what I mean? Like the miracles that he did, stuff like that. They might find that more liberating. So it all depends on the type of person you are, the type of Christian you are, the type of religion you are a part of, because there's multiple ways to kind of strengthen your religion. You kind of, for Christianity, I know, and for Judaism, I can speak on as well. I'm not too familiar with like other religions, but Christianity is based on a relationship, right? So another way to strengthen that relationship, and this is just for Christianity, I'm not sure how it works for other religions, is praying, right? The more you talk to someone, the more the relationship builds, which also goes back to not knowing when to call someone. This is another thing that we talked about. But the more you talk to someone, the more that relationship builds, and the stronger you will be as a Christian. I'm sure there's a prayer equivalent for other religions, but that's also another way to kind of get yourself strengthened within that.
Yeah. See, we building something special straight from scratch. Always bringing awareness to you, cause we always got your back. Self-improvement is the emphasis. analysis. Patience is an element. Now is the time for you to unlock your potential excellence.